Okay.
Thank you very much, members of the press. In front of you are members, the leadership of the community from both Wajir and the Mandera counties. We have
يوسف تلفيو إلى أرن حما يهد وبحثك أصلا قب معهن أرد أيد هد وأنا وبودي وأنا أقصنا هاي وأنا ديارة أنها أنا ولي أن ورس أنا صعون ودول دين أن مارتي أرد أيد إنفستيج الوسبي معنا لنا ولكن هذا تلقنا حاجة أكل هذا وعندنا دمان مال الله ماشي أرنت أجا مارتي ما أنت حماسي هايسو إنا استجيان وأنا نقول سوين دول دينو حنلنا هاي إنا مارتي طلاب دقدق غادو وأرنت أيده أي مارتي investigation الوسبيو ضبا كدم بيدك أي هاي investigation غادو أصير وحي أشجع ويديو يدك لو ملينا أي دول investigation أي غادو سيد دقدقة سياس بنكوي شيني سيد ما حدا دمان وده إحنا جوت هاي أنت ها
Yes.
In his statement, he said that on 15th
Yes.
September,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
we feel for the MCA and the harrowing incident that he has gone through for 6 months. We also condemn his arrest and disappearance, and we are asking that that arrest and disappearance be investigated by relevant agencies. We have deliberated on his statement, and as a community, we feel that that was wrong. The accusations were unfounded, and we are going to resolve that issue through both legal means and through our own social structures.
Why would I take my brother through such suffering? Because of a budget process. There is more than meets the eye in this thing. And my sister, if you want to know the roughness of our politics, ask yourself, why did a constituency in Wajir hold elections a day after the rest of Kenya? I think I don't want to say more, because I'll be going into the territory that I was persuaded by the rest of my MPs not to touch. And I hereby deny any involvement as alleged, and will be pursuing separate legal action. I will never, can never harm anybody for politics. Never. I have had a life before politics. I will have one after politics. But I share the space with people who can do that. So my fear is this was all choreographed. This is why, until this matter is investigated, and until Yusuf provides proof of the allegations he made, or pays for what he said in a court of law, in accordance with the law. Because I know it's not him. The person who's sending him cannot say those things about me. He's just being used as a pawn in a bigger political game. But the circumstances surrounding his disappearances, that's a conversation in Wajir. We don't know who the abductors are. Yesterday's press was not attended by a single MCA. Even his close family said no. But we know where it was being driven from. We know where it was being pushed from and for what. They say politics is a very dirty game. It's getting dirtier in Northeastern. It's very dirty in Wajir. There are people who are worried for their political survival. And they're worried about my influence as a second-term governor come 2027. So what they're trying to do is to drive some political capital out of the unfortunate situation of Yusuf. Allegations were made, which we all know. are false and laughable, that the governor can, what sale does governor run privately or in public for opposing a budget? Budget requires a simple majority. That particular budget was passed by 36 members. And by the way, whenever you see scuffles in assemblies, it's caused by those who don't have the numbers. But that is for the speaker, the majority leader, and the minority leader. It's not for the executive. The executive has to work the system through the majority to pass their budget. I honestly believe that the allegations were scripted by an unknown political actor in Wajir who has consistently fought me throughout my political career, but is not courageous enough to come out himself. Security is a national function, and I do not direct or interfere with security-related investigations. The only difference that the Honorable MCA alleges between me and him is that of the budget estimates for the financial year 2024-2025, where 9 out of the 45 MCAs opposed, while 36 supported. In a democracy, they say the minority has their say, but the majority have their way. Why were the other 8 members who opposed the estimates not targeted? I therefore urge the Inspector General of Police to provide adequate security to Honorable Yusuf Hussein Ahmed. I want to repeat this. I want to urge the Inspector General of Police to provide adequate security to Honorable Yusuf Hussein Ahmed, considering the fears expressed in his said press statement. It would be unfortunate for my political enemies or any other person out there to make good the ulterior motives indicated in the statement with the intention to blame me or to frame me, as it were. These amount to threats on my life, security, and well-being. The allegations made in the statement coming from a leader who should know better are speculative, unfortunate, false, misleading, and meant to stir emotions among the people of Wajir. While we may not know the alleged abductors, the Honorable MCA is making misleading and false statements about the circumstances of his abduction. We don't believe the statement issued yesterday were the words of Honorable Yusuf. And the people of Wajir know what is going on. They know. That statement was just meant to malign me in Nairobi, especially now that I'm chair of Council of Governors, and a few people who didn't know me before are getting to know me by virtue of that position. So it was meant for national audience, just to malign me. The people of Wajir know. We were very, very happy when we got our brother back. If there is one man who was worried about his disappearance, it's me. Furthermore, I wish to assure the public that the allegations are without lawful basis. Let Honorable Yusuf Hussein Ahmed also provide evidence and information relating to these allegations to the investigative agencies. I wish to further acknowledge the nature of our politics in Wajir County, the role of the 2027 succession politics, and the possible connection of these allegations against me. It is unfortunate that some people can take advantage of this unfortunate situation to pursue their own political survival in 2027. I remain committed to the pursuit of peace, justice, and adherence to the rule of law. The release of Honorable Yusuf Hussein Ahmed was a relief to me. And we thank the Almighty Allah for keeping him safe. I condemn enforced disappearances of persons and urge the national government vested with the security function to prioritize and provide answers to the people of Kenya.